Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a very special ride, the 2025 Mercedes-AMG GLE 53. Think of it as a mix of power, luxury, and everyday SUV practicality. Let's find out what makes this AMG SUV stand out. Let's start under the hood. The 2025 GLE 53 is powered by a 3.0-liter inline-6 turbocharged petrol engine, but that's only part of the story. This engine is enhanced with a mild hybrid system, sometimes called EQ Boost, meaning it uses a compact 48-volt electric assist to give more responsive performance and better efficiency. In terms of output, that setup delivers roughly 429 horsepower at around 6,100 revolutions per minute and 413 pound-feet of torque between 1,800–5,800 revolutions per minute. For an SUV of this size, that's serious firepower, and it shows. Mercedes claims a 0 to 60 mph, or 0 to 100 km/h time in the ballpark of about 5.0 seconds. Quote, yes, this is a big SUV, but it moves with the urgency of something much smaller. Overtaking on the highway, merging with traffic, or simply accelerating from a standstill, the response is sharp, smooth, and surprisingly aggressive, especially when you dial up the drive mode. Now, you might be thinking, SUVs are about comfort, not speed. But here's where the GLE 53 strikes a balance. Power is delivered to all four wheels through a 9-speed automatic gearbox, the AMG SpeedShift TCT, and the AWD system ensures that power is distributed where needed. That means you get both stability and traction, whether you're cruising in city traffic or pushing on open roads. Top speed, it's electronically limited, about 155 miles per hour, that's roughly 249 kilometers per hour. For a luxury SUV built to carry people and luggage, that's pretty wild. Quote, but it's not all about brute force. The mild hybrid system not only helps performance, it also smooths out power delivery. The electric assist tackles turbo lag, meaning you get a more linear, predictable throttle response instead of that usual laggy turbo SUV feel. Quote, so performance, check. Let's talk design, exterior, and that presence, because with the GLE 53, AMG styling is not subtle. On the outside, what sets the GLE 53 apart from a regular GLE is obvious: aggressive bumpers, bold body lines, a pronounced grille, and quad exhaust tips out back. The overall shape remains classic SUV, tall, muscular, and imposing. But this isn't a standard family SUV the moment you look at it. Inside, you get a blend of luxury, tech, and practicality. The cabin is spacious, and while seating configuration can be for 5, optional packages let you expand to a third row, making it capable of carrying more people. Quote, materials and finishes match what you'd expect from a premium brand: high-quality surfaces, thoughtful touches, and a generally refined feel. The interior also incorporates modern tech, from advanced infotainment to driver assistance and convenience features depending on trim and options. Quote, in terms of utility, the GLE 53 doesn't sacrifice much compared to non-AMG SUVs. Cargo capacity is reasonable, enough for family trips, luggage, groceries, or that weekend getaway gear. And with AWD, available seating, and SUV practicality, this car makes sense not only as a performance show-off but also as a daily driver or long-haul companion. Now, what about price? For 2025, in the US market, the GLE 53 4MATIC Plus SUV starts at an MSRP of $89,200. Of course, depending on the market, options, taxes, and local duties, especially importing into countries outside the US, the final cost can vary significantly. For example, in some markets the price can escalate substantially once shipping, duties, and local taxes are added. According to one local listing, importing to Pakistan could put the price around 25,673,600 Pakistani rupees before any additional fees. Quote, so what are the unique selling points of the 2025 GLE 53? Here's what I believe makes it special. Bullet style, or spoken. A rare balance of performance and practicality, a full-size SUV with performance close to a sports car SUV, yet still usable as a family hauler. Mild hybrid powertrain that aids both performance and efficiency, and cuts down on turbo lag for smoother throttle response. Signature AMG styling that makes the SUV look aggressive yet classy, door-to-door presence that stands out in traffic. Premium interior with comfort, space, and modern tech, combined with decent cargo capacity and optional third-row seating. All-wheel drive and sophisticated transmission for stable, confident driving in varying conditions, good whether you live in the city or traverse long highways. But of course, no car is perfect. There are a few things you should know before deciding that the GLE 53 is the one. Because it's an AMG-tuned SUV with performance aspirations, the ride can be firmer than a standard luxury SUV, especially if you go for larger wheels, sporty settings, or more aggressive driving modes. The more performance-oriented suspension and tuning means you give up a bit of the soft, cushy ride that you might expect from a non-AMG SUV. Also, fuel economy, while not terrible for a powerful SUV, won't be as efficient as small sedans or crossovers. The trade-off for sportiness and power is that you'll be using premium fuel, and costs both fuel and maintenance will be higher than modest cars or standard SUVs. As for the price, in markets outside the US, local taxes, import duties, and extra fees could push the final number substantially higher. So it's worth checking with local dealers or import agents if you live outside the US. Bottom line, the 2025 Mercedes-AMG GLE 53 is a strong, compelling option if you want a luxury SUV that doesn't just cruise, it moves. It's for people who want the practicality and space of an SUV but still crave real performance, a grown-up presence on the road, and the badge and quality that come with Mercedes-AMG. If I were in the market for a performance SUV with versatility, whether for city use, family trips, highway runs, or just the occasional spirited drive, the GLE 53 is near the top of the shortlist for 2025. But as always, before buying, check the local price, taxes, maintenance network, and consider how you'll drive it. Performance SUVs are fun, but they're also serious commitments. Thanks for watching. If you like this deep dive into the 2025 AMG GLE 53, horsepower, luxury, and design, let me know in the comments. What's the first thing you'd do with a GLE 53? Road trip, daily commute, or just show off the style? Subscribe for more car reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.